161, great to make the hook up there, Matt. Yeah, Matt, J. Juliet Alpha Yankee was my name for your further.
Hi, this is CBRadioMagazine.com, and I wanted to show you a shortwave receiver. This is the DE1103. It comes in a couple different versions from a couple different companies made in Asia, and they market these as inexpensive shortwave receivers. They are interesting, though, in the fact that they do receive single sideband, and you can listen to single sideband frequencies, ham radio frequencies, CB radio frequencies on these radios. They are very small, portable, so you can see the size of this. They're narrow. They have a built-in expandable antenna on them. You can pull that out. They also come with a long wire antenna that you can plug into them. They can run on batteries, so you can run on AA batteries, or you can run on the included power supply that comes with them, just a standard wall wart type power supply that plugs in. So it's something that I wanted to show because a lot of people say, hey, I want to take a walkie-talkie or something with me. I wish I could listen to single sideband when I'm on the road traveling or something, or I go camping. It'd be cool just to listen. You know, a lot of people like to actually go and try and, you know, shoot DX or something, but if you're, you know, on the road or on a family road trip or something and you just are in someplace different, you want to just listen and you don't want to actually need to transmit, these are really cool. So let me show you here the tuning. There's a tuning knob on the side. That's your tuning knob here, and you can just tune through the band. And it says AM up here, but there's a single sideband button down here. If you press that, it goes back to actual AM listening. If you press it here, it goes back to single sideband. So you can listen on single sideband. If you want to go to a frequency directly, you can type in the number, and then you hit this band button down here, and it'll take you directly to that frequency. So now we could listen to single sideband frequencies for 10 meters. And I mean, you can do everything in between. It's got pre-programmed bands into it, so you can press this band button here and it'll take you through to the different ham bands. So you can go to 20 meters. It actually says on this little menu here, you can see it jump through the different bands. So you can go listen to someone on 80 meters, you know, 60 meters, 20 meters, 40 meters, whatever. Anywhere you want to go, you can go and listen. So very cool for shortwave. Once again, like if you want to go to a CB frequency, just type it in, hit it there. There's a bunch of options, alarms, features. There's buttons to get rid of some of the hiss, some filtering. So I mean, there's a bunch of features on this. I'm not going to go into all of it because it's a little bit too much for a video. But that all being said, once again, this is a very small unit. It's got the power jack here, headphones, a local DX option here, so you can flip it over to DX if you want to hear more. If it's local, you click it down, a little less static, cuts back on the signal strength, kind of an RF gain type thing. There's an antenna jack here. This is for your long wire. You can plug that in directly in there and then just run a 30-foot wire. Let's go around the back here. The battery casing is here. I'm not supposed to mix batteries, but I've done that in this case. But it takes 4 AA's. And as you can see, the antenna is just a standard little radio antenna, flip out, telescoping. And over here, I'll show you the tuning. So this is your tuning knob. You can do narrow or wide on your listening. So if you're listening to music, you can have it in this setting. If you're going to listen to radio, ham radio or CB, you want to listen to it in the news setting. And there's a line out feature here, so you can plug it directly into a computer if you wanted to broadcast the signal. There's a light for the front, and there's your fine tuning. Now the fine tuning is basically your clarifier for your single sideband frequencies. If you purchase one of these and you're trying to tune somebody in, you use this fine tuning here, and that's how you tune in the station on single sideband. They do drift just a little bit, so you may need to make some adjustments as you're listening for the different stations with the fine tuner there. But overall, a very neat little unit. Great for travel, like I said. You know, there's some people that live in apartments and they can't set up a base unit. They have their mobile unit, but they'd love to have a base unit, but they just want to listen. And this is a neat way to be able to listen locally to what's going on. Like I said, or if you're on the road, you know, in Europe, wherever you want to go, if you want to listen to ham radio frequencies, if you're someone that's studying for the ham test, you want to kind of hear what's going on ham radio without setting up a full system. This is a great way to get in and listen to the ham radio guys, hear how they talk, learn how to make your calls and all those different types of things. And, you know, interesting little unit, shortwave receiver. You can actually get normal radio stations and other stuff as well. And the main thing for it, though, is for you CBers out there who wanted to listen to single sideband on a tiny little portable shortwave. This is the one that a lot of people are buying. These retail for about $70 with shipping. You can find them used for $50, and a lot of people have bought these over the years. They've been around for at least 5 to 7 years now, I believe, since I got the first one that I ever purchased. I've gone through a couple of them. Never had any problems with them. One, maybe the display got a little bit dimmer, but that was the only problem. It still worked fine. And once again, this is the DE1103.